Greetings, everyone. Welcome to our today's session. My name is Orwa Joseph, a trainer with Africa 118 for Google Digital Skills program. And together with me is my colleague, John Mulon, who will be moderating our today's session. So feel free to introduce yourself. Let us know where you are joining us from. When you are joining us using a mobile device, just below the screen where it's written top chat, make sure you are able to use that particular chat box to communicate to us. If you're using maybe a laptop or a PC, right on the right side of the screen, you will be able to see a place where you can chat with us. So familiarize yourself with that particular chat box. It will be an essential tool during our today's session. So as I mentioned, feel welcome to our today's session. We will be having a discussion around creating a digital marketing plan. As we are having Mr. Mlon, colleague who will be moderating our session, so feel free to engage him, ask as many questions as possible. And even as we're making our introduction of today, in our discussion, we have broken the main agenda into three. So in the first segment, we'll be discussing what digital marketing is and why it is so useful for businesses today. In our second agenda, we'll be looking on how you can build your digital marketing plan, how you can come up with a digital marketing plan, execute it, and successfully be able to measure the result and also be able to use the result to plan ahead. In our last segment, we will be having a discussion on how you can harness the power of digital advertising so that you reap the more benefits that comes with it. So again, let's take a minute or two to just introduce yourself. Let us know where you are joining us from. Some of your expectation from today's session. And as we are having that time to introduce ourselves, I have a question for us to kick us off. How do you engage with your customers currently? How do you engage with your customers currently? So I will be having a pause to look at our charts and to see how things are happening over there. So we have John Mlon moderating our today's session. Thanks, John. And each and every person that has joined, feel free to introduce yourself and maybe answer this particular question. How do you engage with your customers currently? Several ways in which people do engage with their customers. Some visit their customers, they talk to them. Some maybe call their customers. Some people write them messages, or some people use social media platforms. So what about your case? How do you engage with your customers currently? Hit us at the chat box. Feel free to share with us, and we will be much more glad to make this session interactive and so much informative, as each and every person will be sharing their experience even as we discuss how to create a digital marketing plan. So let's dive deeper into our first segment of the day. Here we are going to have a discussion. What is digital marketing? What exactly is digital marketing? So as everyone has an experience of digital marketing, different definitions and different meanings. Feel free to share with us at the chat box and be able to sample our answers and get a clear way of what exactly is digital marketing plan. Remember, we don't have dictionaries around. It's all about sharing experience and understanding. We learn from each other and we move forward. What is digital marketing? So even as we put our thoughts together, We could start it from marketing. Exactly what is marketing? When we mention marketing, it's just a summary of all efforts that a business or an individual or an institution will take, those particular efforts or activities that that particular business or an individual will do to ensure that it create awareness to people, to interest those people with the services and offerings that they have, with a clear intention that these people will get interested, use their services, or buy the product. So when we mention digital, now we are coming to the aspect of adding, moving from analog and adding digital aspect. And therefore, digital marketing is the promotion of products or brand using electronic devices or the internet, right? So digital marketing concentrates on using the wide range of online tools and technologies available, but the focus should always be on understanding human behavior. So marketers face new challenges in digital marketplace, but they also have an opportunity to create personalized, relevant communications and create to develop deep relationship with customers based on ongoing interactions. So when we mention digital marketing, so these are efforts, these are push that an organization or a business will be making, those sum of activities that they will be making to ensure that they interest people with what they do. So when they do it digitally, meaning they do it electronically or over the internet or over the web, that is the summary digital marketing. So also digital marketing allows organization to analyze campaign, content and strategy to understand what's working and what is not working in real time. So we now have the idea aspect of digital marketing. Every activity is done by that particular business to create awareness, but this is done over the internet. All right, so let's move forward and look at some statistics here. We live in a mobile world. Mobile, in particular, is changing how we act and how we behave as humans. We have never been more connected to information, knowledge, and people than before. We have answers to pretty much any questions at our fingertips. So we have the power to do our own product search online. So there are 747 million SIM connection in sub-Saharan Africa. All right, so you will learn from these statistics that more people and the world in general is getting mobile. And 91% of South African owns mobile phones. Great, that is South Africa. So which percentage of South African doesn't own phones? If 91% own phones, then it could be the remaining 9% that are kids. All right? It's like everybody owns the phone except the kids. So when we look at Kenya, it's 80% and in Nigeria also own phones, meaning people are becoming more mobile than we actually thought of. And look at another statistics again. Some 65% of the active mobile phones users in Nigeria have shopped online. So as we look at Nigeria, having learned that 80% of them did on mobile phones, and then 65% of that 80% of those active mobile users did shop online. What does that one communicate? That means a lot of people are using their mobile devices and not only to communicate or pass a message, but even to do business transactions. As a business person, there is a call for you now to take more consideration in developing ways that will enable the people that are using their mobile devices to transact with your business. All right. Having hinted that, let's move forward. We have a question for us. So, what opportunities might arise from connecting with customers online? Have you ever connected with your customers online? If yes, pause on. What do you think are some of the opportunities that comes with this? If you have connected with your customers online, what do you think are some of the opportunities that you have enjoyed? If not, then perhaps you have sat down and thought of, I should go online. Why do you think you should go online? If there are any opportunity that will come with you connecting with your customers online, feel free to share with us your thoughts on the chat box. I will be much glad to learn from you too, even as we proceed with our learning. I see John Blon is sharing great insight with us as we share on how you can create digital marketing plan. John Blon, thanks for the great work. So everybody that is joining us if you're joining us now, feel free to introduce yourself. Let us learn to know where you are joining us from. Some of your lessons that you can say pick outs from what we have discussed today, and some of your expectations from this discussion as we now have a discussion on how to create digital marketing plan. Great. So let's move forward. Don't shy away. Feel free to share your thoughts. I will be much glad to have a look at them occasionally as we proceed with our today's discussions, creating a digital marketing plan. So what are some of the opportunities that might arise with you having to connect with your customers online? So there are lots of benefits to being online as business. Here are some few that you can add to your list that you will be sharing with us. The first one, increased reach. What do we mean by increased reach? This is a number of people that a business is able to present their ideas to. Like, I am a business selling clothes. How many people know that I sell clothes? So the people that know that you exist, that is your reach. So being online increases that number of people that you can let know of what you're doing. Because being online, meaning you have global access 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Every time you're online, these people can actually find you whether you're sleeping or you're active. They are still able to learn of your business. All right. And another thing is learn about your customers. When you are online, you are creating a way through which your customers can connect with you and talk with you. And you will be able to see how they behave while they interact with your presence online. Are there people that say, okay, you're selling beautiful clothes? There are people that are saying, these beautiful clothes, they are good, but they're good to be sold in December. Or maybe they can say, I love the cloth and the quality, but I don't like the color. So that particular conversation, you can only get quality, good conversation when you are online, and you'll be able to learn from your customers. For example, if you have a shop and your customers are only walk-in clients, yes, you can learn about how they behave and how they talk, but it could be a challenge for you to concentrate and actually pick out their comments. Sometimes you are serving 10 clients at a go, two of them complains and makes comments. You will be busy trying to like avoid them or make them go so that you serve the next client. But with being online, this is something that you can actually get their comments anytime when you are free. So it gives you an ample time to analyze every aspect of your customers, how they behave when they interact with your business presence online, collect that particular information, and be able to redesign your product to meet exactly what they want. A product that will be solving their problems. Once their problems are solved, you have repeated clients. While they start coming back to you, you can win them to be your loyal clients that will always buy from you no matter what. Great. So we also have communication and support. So being online gives you a chance to provide communication to your clients and also be able to provide support. And now from Mombasa, maybe I'm selling Madeira. Do you know Madeira? Yes, we have in coastal of East Africa, we have Dera. So when there are many, we call them Madeira. So if I sell Madeira in Mombasa and somebody want to buy it from Kisumu, and maybe they want to buy in bulk and sell, it will be not good enough for them to walk to Mombasa, window shop, ask for prices, and then go back to Kisumu to sit down and see if this will make business for them. But if I sell there and I'm online, or there in Kisumu, then I'll be able to communicate with my business, ask questions, and I can provide support for them. They could even ask questions if I do delivery in Kisumu, so that once they buy, the product can be delivered to them. That kind of support is very hard for you to provide it to your client if you are offline. But when you are online, you'll find that you are giving your client support. I want to give you a very harsh example. Forgive me for using this example, but it is only meant for our learning purposes and not to criticize anybody or any business. Sometimes back, when Kenya Power was Kenya Power in Kenya, you could take your phone to call them and ring them out and complain about a power blackout. It will take several times for that phone to be picked. Once it's picked, the conversation will be very short, and they will tell you, we will come. And you will wait for them, and then passes 3 nights or 4. But today, with the power of going online, you just run to Twitter and look for Kenya Power. You tweet there, and then when you tweet it, because everybody wants to protect their image, it comes a good way for them to reply to you, provide you with a clear communication on how that blackout will be solved. So maybe Kenya Power was there, but how they were solving and providing support to customers was not the best way. But with the power of going online, today they can serve their clients. I'm a happy one, because when I go to Twitter, I complain, they will give me an answer, provide me with the meter number, and then an engineer will be, a site engineer will be sent to fix the blackout. Great. So you will find that going online will help you provide support to your customers. When your customers feel supported, they will recommend you to other people, because these customers are just normal human beings that when they try to reach out to you and you don't respond, they feel ignored. Once they feel ignored, they feel they are not important part of your business. They will run away. But with digital, they will be coming back to you because there is support. Great. So let's move forward and look at key channels to consider for digital marketing. There are several channels that are available for digital marketing, but there are some key ones that have existed for a while, and it's good for you to know of them, even as you make decision of which one to use. And even if a new one comes, you will be able to learn quickly and understand what other tools comes with the new ones. All right. So we have search engine optimization, search engine marketing, social media marketing, display marketing, email marketing, and content marketing. This, you can use them as single channel, or you can blend 2 or 3 more to consider. Okay, so you can blend 1 or 2 considering your business goals, where are your customers, and what exactly you want to achieve, depending on the timelines that you have, resources available, and your budget. Great, so let's look deeper into the key channels that we have mentioned. So when we say search engine optimization, this is making your website have meaningful content that when people search for it, it appears on the first page. All right, you need to make some good effort that when you do search, people do searches for business related or offering related services like a business, then they can be found online. I will be doing a search for you to look at what we mean by search engine optimization. Then we have search engine marketing. In search engine marketing, this is all about paying for advertising to appear in the search engine first page result. Sometimes when you do your search, of which I will be demonstrating as we move forward, you will be able to find that there are some results that comes uniquely on the first page of your search engine page result. So that uniqueness representation of that result is always as a result of you marketing your website or doing a promotion. Or you can say putting some little coin to make such engine consider you on or when people are searching for business that are offering services like yours online. Then we have social media marketing. It's all about using social networks to gain traffic, attention, and reach new opportunities. Great. So we also have display marketing. So when we talk about display marketing, all right, just as the word mentioned, display marketing, these are all types of marketing that are visual. They are always imagery, full of text that are being colors that can be noticed easily, and you don't need to search for you to see them. They just appear when you browse on your favorite browsers, or you are using your mobile phone, you are opening your favorite app. You just realize that there is a pop-up of something, or beside there is something dancing, an image, new car, or maybe shoes, okay, maybe a new uh, technology that has come. Maybe there is a laptop being advertised. You just see the imagery of the text dancing somewhere. So those as we refer to as display marketing. I will be looking at this in deep as we discuss creating digital marketing plan. Great. Now another thing is email marketing. So email marketing, this refers to collecting of your email addresses, putting them together, segmenting them if you have segments in your business, and sending quality information to these people to interest them in buying your product and services. I believe some of us here have joined this particular session because they received an email invite. That is a kind of email marketing. So we have several tools that can help you actually manage this, and we will be looking at that into detail, so that you see on how you can able to set up an email marketing campaign. Something to consider with email marketing, the first thing you need to consider most is the quality of your database. So you need to actually collect your emails from a target audience. So when you make communication to these people, they actually know the information is relevant. The information becomes relevant. And then lastly, but not least, in our first segment is content marketing. All right, so content marketing should be something that is inbuilt. Content marketing is a way of expressing yourself with quality information. We can say you create and share different types of content. This it could be in blog form, it could be post, it could be video, it could be guides, it could be infographic. This is done to attract attention and drive traffic. I believe even today there are some, when you move online and you get somebody talking about um, uh, the other day I was reading about this iron box called Philip, yeah, and somebody was sharing about the iron box Philip. It's something that we know, but somebody was telling how Philip has been designed uniquely. How Philip is good. This person was not telling me to buy Philip. In fact, I read the old post, and this guy was very happy how Philip has served him, but there was no mentioning of me to go and buy Phillips. But with the interest, with the reading that I read until the end, it was interesting to me. That content was good. So content marketing is just creating unique content to interest people, inform people, entertain them, but you don't tell them that we're selling. But the main intention is to attract people and consider using your product and services. All right. I've always seen some adverts on television today, and they actually advertise for diapers, and they don't tell you go and buy the diaper. They just tell you like when your children start crawling, then it's very hard for you to put the diaper, so you need to put a different kind of diaper that is easier for you to like put it on even when they are crawling. You are still able to catch up with them, And when you are done with it, you can actually put it off by just tearing the edges, okay, lift up the baby, and scroll up something. I believe you have seen that advert, yeah? So these people, they're not telling you to buy, but they've just created a content that is quite interesting or great. So I want to pause to pick some of our questions that are coming forth, to see if you have any question coming forth. I can see John Blon having a great discussion with our people and sharing ideas with us, and I can see great number of people, 8 of us, sharing up here. So feel free to share with us any other discussion or any other something that you have learned today. If you're joining us now, okay, go ahead, introduce yourself, let us know where you're joining us from, and some of your expectation of today, and how you are picking it up in creating your digital marketing plan, how you are creating your digital marketing plan. Great. So let's move forward in our next segment. Even as we are waiting, you are making your notes. I believe you are making your notes, and maybe questions are going to come first. Then that is a great way also. But if you have something, maybe you feel you will be missing it out, feel free to share with us at the chat box, and I will be able to address it as we move forward, even as we proceed with this particular discussion of creating your digital marketing plan. Thanks, John, for keeping us updated. So engage John at the chat box. Let John know you are listening. Let John know you are part of our discussion today. All right. So we want to dive deep into our second part of discussion. Now you can build your digital marketing plan. How you can build this digital marketing plan. So in our first segment, we were sharing on what is digital marketing. We did understand what exactly it is. Yeah, it's referring to promotions done over the internet to make people and interest them with your offerings. And also we went further and discussed the channels available for you to do those particular promotion, do the digital marketing. All right, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, social media marketing, email marketing, among others. So we want to look at how you can build a plan to execute digital marketing plan using any channel that you have picked as one that will be working for you. So let's move forward and look deeper into this. All right. So we were going to discuss 6 steps to building a digital marketing plan. The first one, business goals and objectives, budget and resourcing, audience, picking a channel. I believe you now know the channel, planning your activities. All right, what exactly are you going to do, and measuring your campaign. So we'll be having a discussion into these particular steps, and let's start with business goals and objectives. All right. So business goals and objectives is something that is quite much important for any business. Not only any business, any project. Yeah. So successful businesses are based on both goals and objectives. So you need to clarify the purpose of your business and identify the necessary action that you need to take in order to achieve your business goals and your purpose. So goals are general statements of desired achievements, while your objectives are the specific steps or actions you take to reach your goal. That one home. For example, we have Max. So Max on addressing business. His business goals are to get more customers through his door and make people in his local area to know his business exists. So, okay, Max, we'll be using Max as an example even as we move forward and have a look at how we will be actually building up our business goals and objectives. Great. So, examples of online objectives. It could be increase traffic to our website. That could be an online objective. It could be increase online sales, increase social media, page likes, follows from your customers, or increase online reach and awareness. So set objectives with an online focus. So the mention that we have just mentioned in the list could be Max online objectives. Remember Max? We mentioned he owns a store, wants people to know that he exists in his local area. So he could decide to increase traffic to his website, increase online sales, increase social media page likes or follows, and increase online reach and awareness. Okay, always remember Marx and his objective will be referring to Marx's case as we learn together. But even as we proceed with Marx's case, put your shoes in Marx's scenario so that you solve the problem that you always have as a business person. So online objective should align with business goals. If you have your business goals, make sure that you align them with your online objectives. So if the online objective is increase online reach and awareness, increase website sales, increase social media page likes or follow for the customers, increase traffic to the website, business goals will be in line like make more people aware you exist. If you want to make people aware you exist, online objective could be to create to increase online reach and create awareness. If you want to sell more products, that is your business goal, then you can increase website sales. Then if you want to get found by more people, your online objective will be increase social media, maybe page like follows from your customer. If you want to get more returning customer, then you can either choose to increase more traffic to your customer, increase traffic to your website so that people keep coming to visit your website and actually learn to know what exactly you are doing. So we have looked at your business goals that you need to achieve. You need to have your business goals so that when you decide to go online, you create objective online objectives that are in line with your business goal. For example, I start a business today and my goal is to ensure several people know that I exist. If you want to ensure that several people know that you exist, what do? You can't have an online objective, for example, get more sales, and your business goal is to create awareness. So that should be in line. If it's create awareness, then online objectives will be creating awareness. But if your business goal is to make sales and your online objective is to create awareness, those particular things will not be in line. So you need to realign them. Let's move to the next stage, budget and resources. All right. So when we mention budget and resources, having looked at your business goals and online objectives, you need to ask yourself, what is it possible with what you have? Give yourself an honest statement about what is your challenge or what could be the challenges you will face. For example, in Mark's scenario, have this to say. Mark says, I don't have a website as it is too much of an investment right now. So Marx have realized he cannot build a website for the business. It's too much for him now to start with that one. So what could be done? You need to consider your budget and the resources, what you have and what is possible, so that you don't come up with a strategy that has failed from the beginning. All right, let's look at another step that you need to use is your audience. So when we mention your audiences, think about the people you are targeting. Where are they? Which social media do they use? When are they online? Which region are they coming from? Which social media do they use? Which channel are they using? Are they using mobile devices or they using PC? How can I reach these people? What interests them? All right. So, like Mark's case says, I'm targeting females in my local area. My most valuable customer are females above 30 years old. They normally have children and work part time. Most of them use Facebook. So actually with this description, Mark has identified his audience. So you need also to actually the first thing, the third step in your digital marketing strategy, you need to understand where exactly is your audience. For Mark's case, the audience comes from the local area. And then the female, 30 years and above. They normally have children and work part-time. Most of them use Facebook. All right, so Max knows who they are, their age bracket, they are women, they are babies, and also they use Facebook most of the time. So your audience is the key so that it will make you to choose how you communicate with them. Right, so and the first step is marketing channels. As mentioned initially when you are introducing what is digital marketing, we need to mention the channels that are available that you can use. And we have a list of them here. So you need to decide which channel are you going to use, having understood the kind of audience that you have known the kind of objectives and your business goals, and you have also come to learn that what kind of budget that you have that can support your activities. All right. So online objective could be increased online reach and awareness. Marketing channel could be display marketing, social media marketing, and content marketing. All right. If your case is to increase website sales, it will be search engine marketing, search engine optimization, and email marketing. All right. So not all marketing channels will suit your business goals. Consider which channel work best for you. Do this by using your online objectives. All right, did you get that? Great. So make sure you pick a channel that serves your business goal, allows you to reach your target audience, and can be supported by your budget in order to achieve your business goal through your online objectives. Well, great. So let's move forward and look at the fifth step, plan your activities. So if you don't plan your activities, you will get confused on the way. So planning your activities is very important. Yeah. So this is Mark's statement that we actually read before, that my online objectives are to reach more people in my local area and get more returning customers. I don't have a website yet, as it is too much of an investment right now. What could I use digitally to help me? So here is how you could approach Max could approach the challenge that he has. He can list the business on Google My Business and create a free website that comes with Google My Business. Have you ever heard of Google My Business? If not, then keep tight. We will be having a discussion in another session that we'll be having, in which we will be discussing how to set up Google My Business. All right. So set up a Facebook page, collect reviews, and post picture of customers and hairstyles. Could use Facebook advertising to target people in the local area with an offer to attract new customers. So without planning your activities, then you are planning to fail. So, but if you plan your activities, you'll know what to do, when to do it, and check if your budget supports that. Okay. So plan your activities. What exactly are you going to do? And why are you going to do that? How are you going to do it? Do you have the necessary tools that will facilitate that part of activity that you are planning to do? All right. The fifth thing, measure the result. Great. So we always use the SMART option to help you measure the result. All right. So SMART objectives help us to set goals that are more likely to succeed in and achieve. Instead of plucking ideas out of a thin air, the SMART acronym gives us more structure. When you go for S, stand for specific. Do not make objectives that are quite much open. I just want to reach 1,000 people to know that I exist. The question is 1,000 people? Okay, what is the timeline? 1,000 people? Where exactly? 1,000 people? Which gender are you focusing on? 1,000 people? Are they kids? Are they students? So you need to have specific. Your objective has to be specific. Then they need to be measurable. In my question, when I was introducing specific, they need to be measurable. Like I want to reach more people is quite much open than when you say I want to reach 10,000 people. So this one can't be measured. Yeah? And the A stands for achievable. This means, is this something that you can achieve? Maybe you say, okay, I want to sell, no, in our local areas we sell juice, yeah. In Mombasa and in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, when you visit those places, there are local people creating juice ya ukuaji, yeah. Tamarind juice, yeah, made locally. And then they are packed in these empty bottled waters. They collect them, wash, and repack. So if I'm doing that kind of a business, I cannot just say, hey, in the next 1 month, I want to deliver all my goods globally to be tested in China, sold in Germany, in Asia, maybe, for example, in South Africa. All right? The question is, can I achieve that? Do I have what will take? Do I have what it takes for me to go global? So You need to have your objectives achievable, and then let them be realistic. Yeah, a real thing that when you tell and share with the other person, he sees the reality in it, and if he's a partner, he will be much more open to invest in your business. Don't come up with objective that somebody looks at it and say, okay, it's great, all the best, all right? And then let it be time bound. When will this be done? When should it be completed? And after the completion, the result, can we measure them? All right? So let your objectives be smart. Having known the SMART objectives and goal, let's try in getting one. So setting SMART objectives help you measure the success of your activity. Let's look out our broad objectives first. Could be to increase online sales, to increase brand awareness. So SMART objectives are measurable, actionable objectives. They are how you reach your broader objectives, right? If to increase online sales, then you can say to increase online sales by 20% within 3 months. All right, I can measure it 20%. It's time bound, 3 months. Okay, it is sales. Does it look smart? Yeah, they are kind of smart. It's specific. What I want to do, I know it. It's measurable. All right. So actually, it is achievable based on what I have and the resources. And this thing, great. It's realistic and it's time bound. For the case of increased brand awareness, you can mention to increase brand awareness on Facebook by growing our audience with the new people by 40%. All right? So you know exactly what you're going to do. Brand awareness, where on Facebook, should be grow by 40%. So you can have the broader objective and then make it smart. Make it smart by using the SMART acronym to help you come up with the SMART objectives for your digital marketing plan. Right? So let's have a look at a digital marketing plan in totality. So, right, this could be a digital marketing plan for marks that we have been having in discussion. So let's look at the business goal. So reach more people in his local area and got more customer through his door. That is the business goal. So, well, the audience, please tell us something about the audience. Oh, great. They're female, 39 to 45. They come from local area. There are some past customers. So that is great. You know your people. You know the people going to serve your audience. Great. So channels that I'm going to use, local search engine optimization and Facebook. So when we mention local search engine optimization, I did mention unto us that this is making your online presence relevant to the search engine result. And also promise too that I will be doing a demonstration for you to see how they look like. All right. So that is the channel is going to use. And also we have activities. So build a website and boost visibility on Google. Use Facebook advertising to target people in his local area. He has the activities that he's going to do and he has planned them. So what are some of his online objectives? Increase online reach, increase returning customers. Now that if that one is the objective, quite broad, make the objective smart. And say increase Facebook page like from new people by 50% within the next month. Increase bookings from the past customer by 20% in the next quarter. Look at that. So this is a digital marketing plan for Max at a slide. Yeah, at a single slide. Can you come up with yours? I pray and I believe at attending this session, you'll be able to come up with your digital marketing plan that is smart, close to this of Max. Please, you can make it better than this one. All right. So I want to post for a while to check if you have some questions coming up and comments to react to before we dive deeper into our last segment. Oh, great. We have Joy Atieno. Hello, everyone. Hi, Joy. Joining in from Kitgum. Hi, Joy. How is Kitgum? Thanks for having you in. It's great to have you, Joy. How is Kitgum? Feel free to share with us some of your learning of today. Let's know how the weather is like in Kitgum. I believe I pronounced that word correctly. Great, we have Naol Edessa. Naol joining from Ethiopia. Naol, it's nice to have you here. How is Ethiopia? So in Ethiopia there is tea. In Ethiopia there is tall people. In Ethiopia it's cold. I'm imagining how Naol is like. Naol could be a very tall person now taking some coffee and also in a very hot jacket or jumper. Great to have you, Naol Edessa. Feel free to share with us some of your experiences in creating a digital working plan. We have Francis Ndege. Hello, Francis. Nice to have you. We are glad that you find this session interesting and you join. Feel free to invite your friends, share the link with them, tell them the learning continues. So feel free to put your comment, feel free to bring up your questions, even as we dive deeper into our final segment, in which we are going to discuss harness the power of digital advertising. Great. Harness the power of digital advertising. So, from our initial stage, we did mention our first agenda. We discussed about creating, our first agenda was digital marketing, understanding what exactly is digital marketing and why you should use it. And also, we discussed some of the channels available. Okay. So when you look at that, in our next segment, we were looking on how you can plan your digital marketing. So we have looked at planning, and therefore we are going to look at our final segment, how you can harness the power of digital advertising, so that once you choose a channel, you are now online, your plan and activities has been carried out. What else can you do to make you stay competitive online, to make you visible? This is now when digital advertising come in. Are you ready? Let's pick it up. Now, let's start with search engine marketing. We did mention this in our introductions when we were picking the channels. So, traditionally, the page you are seeing is a search engine result page. The appearance of the result page adapts to the search that is made but contains three main things. The first thing you will notice is the search query. Just below the title, Get Started with Google Search Engine Marketing, there is the word Google, and then there is a yellow circled thing. That is a search query. So search query is that word you type on a search engine just before you hit go or search. Whatever you have typed in is called a search query. Right? So the results are then shown as either ads or organic listing. Ads are paid listings that appear above the organic listing. We call them sponsored or ad icon next to them. They will be having an icon AD. That one means they are promoted ads. So let's dig deeper and look at them and see. So that is a search query, and we come to the next one, that is paid search text and shopping ads. And lastly, you will be looking at organic search listing. Great. So I want us to take a demonstration here. I want us to search schools in Nairobi, Kenya. Schools in Nairobi, and so that we may be able to experience this kind of schools in Nairobi, Kenya. Whoop. Schools in Nairobi, Kenya. Wow. Get a great result here, and I want to share with us schools in Nairobi, Kenya. Okay, fine. Let's look at my search result page in which we are searching for schools in Nairobi, Kenya. Great. Schools in Nairobi, Kenya. Share that. Okay. Feel free to share with me at the chat box. Did I pick the right search for an example? Schools in Nairobi, Kenya. So the first case, you see, this is a search engine result page. And we will have a look at it. The first one. So this first one, they have been registered in Google My Business. So they have been given a unique presentation in Google search engine result page. So there is a map, and you could see schools within that map, and then you can see the website there. And then, okay, these are not given us a promoted version of it. So let me try another query that will give us, we'll have the combination of the three. So let's just look at hotels. Hotels. Let me say hotels near me. Hotels. Hotel. Oh, let me just say hotel to eat. Ugali. Let me make it quite a hotels to eat ugali. Pop, pop. Good. Hotels to eat ugali. All right. Now look at this. There is no one with ads. Great. Let me now pick another query until we get one that have an example of what we're looking for. And then let me just try hotels near me. Great. Hotels near me. Wow, wonderful. This is great. So when we search for hotels near me, this is the query. This is the query. I did hit enter, and then the first result here, you look at, that is AD. So this actually has been promoted. It has been promoted to appear on the first page. And you can see the next one that appears below here are also appearing as after these hotels near me with the AD here, meaning it's a promoted website. Below it, there are several hotels listed and with a map. So these has been listed on Google My Business and also prices indicated. So they have been given they have been localized for searches. So I can be able to pick them when I'm searching for hotels near me. So we'll find that when you are on Google My Business, listed your business on Google My Business, you are given a priority to appear on uniquely with a map location. You can see prices indicated there. You can pick on any. So the first case, we have hotels near me as an ad. The second result, you'll find that this is due to search engine optimization. So search engine optimization takes a lot of things today. The first is the words you are using to describe yourself. The next step is responsiveness. When we mention the word responsiveness as also part of search engine optimization, is how do you appear on mobile devices and how do you appear on a PC. There's some website that when you use mobile devices, you struggle loading the page. So you need to, when you are doing search engine optimization today, you not only consider the words you're using, but also you consider the accessibility of your digital platform from across devices. It could be a PC, it could be a mobile device, it could be an iPad, for example. So you need to consider all that for your search engine optimization. So other result that comes after that, you'll find that they don't have AD, but they are appearing here first because they have been optimized. Yeah, keywords have been using the correct description of those particular product that they are selling, and the content is good and clear. And when we move down, oh, right down here, we see Google, the word Google, and then we have pages 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10, and also next. Let me tell you, all these others are also pages that are containing results of hotels near me. But do we always consider going to that particular, like page 10 of the result? People move for the first one. In fact, on the first page, we look at the first result, maybe second and third, and we do another search. So in order for you actually to make your way on the first page, you need to do proper search engine optimization. That includes your content, includes your responsiveness of the website, includes using keywords, and also includes, you can also do search engine marketing to appear on the first page. All right. So now we understand what exactly we mean by search engine marketing to appear on this first page of search engine result page, and also search engine optimization, where you have optimized your website to be considered by the search engine and appear on the first page. Right. So having up that discussion, I want us to go back to our slides. Let's go back to our slides and proceed with our session of today. Proceed with our content. We were here discussing this, getting started with search engine marketing. So we have had a discussion of search queries, paid text, how they are appearing, and organic search engine listing. Great. So we want to look at the process to consider, the process you need to consider, all right, the processes you need to consider for your search engine marketing. But before that, I want us to stop for a while to have a look at, all right, hello, let's take a look if you have some comments coming forward to us. Great, I can see Francis Dege say hello, don't forget to send up our certificate. Teddy from Ethiopia listening, thanks guys. It's great to have you today. So we are having a discussion. Just confirm if you can able to hear me. Confirm to us you can able to see our slides, and also confirm to us that you are clearly able to follow us even as we proceed with our last segment, process for search engine marketing. So this is the process. It's very easy. Understand your customer, the first thing. Find the keywords, the second thing. Create your ad copy and then put it together, meaning you allow it to go live. So in understanding your customer, in our discussion, we have had a discussion, understand your customer, exactly what your customer wants, where are they, how will I actually reach out to them, which channel will I use. Then find the keywords, create a copy, and put it together. All right. So I want to compare search engine marketing versus search engine optimization. So in search engine marketing, you pay for your search listing, you bid for a keyword, and you can get onto the first page straight away of the search engine result. But with search engine optimization, you need to do a lot. Search listings are free. You will need to do your optimization, use keywords, make them relevant, and then it can take time to rank on Google first page. So that is the difference. So let's move forward and look at how to get started with search engine optimization. So with search engine optimization, you can sign up for Google Search Console. If you go online, just Google Search Console, then submit your content to Google, monitor how you are doing on the search, and then you can send alerts on any issues that will be coming up on your website. So Google Search Console is a tool that allows Google to understand your website, how your website is, how it has been structured. If there are errors, then you can set alarm, you get notified of the errors, then you can fix them. Then you can help Google find your content. How? You submit your sitemap on Google. So while you sign up for Google Search Console, on your left-hand side of your menu, you just click the menu, then you go to sitemap, and then you submit it when you put the URL for your website. If there are some sitemaps that maybe you had changed and you are done away with them, you can remove them and always updating your sitemap to Google Console. When we say sitemap, what do we mean? It's all about the structure of your website. Like we have homepage, about us, who we are, our contents, our services. That is exactly the structure of your website. And then helps Google and users understand your content. So create unique, accurate page titles, create good titles and snippets, use hashtags to emphasize important text. Like when creating your page, let them be clear. If it is homepage, that is something we expect to get from homepage. If it is about us, there are some things we tend to get from about us. Let the content, the headline not be about us when we're talking about your services. If we go to about us, we want to understand about the organization. If I go to our services, let me find what we're offering, all right? If I go to contact us page, let us not get story about you. Let me directly get the contact. So that is how you make your website look good, and you make it optimized for search engine to pick it. All right. So key tips for your search engine success: run keyword search, publish useful, high quality content, and make web page search friendly. When we mention run keyword search, ensure that the words you are using to describe your product are the same words that your users always use to search for you online. And then make sure that when they visit your website, they take much more time to learn something new. Not that when they come, they bounce off or run away from your website immediately. All right? And then make web pages search friendly. There are some websites that when you open, there is headline there, then you move, there is a sub menu, you go to the next, the menu runs until the screen appears to be small and cannot contain the menu steps, and then it rolls back, you have to start again. So make your website search friendly, make it easier for people to actually understand your website and what you're doing. And then lastly, we mention of display ads. Do you remember that? And we did mention that uh, display ads are ads that appears when you actually browsing on your favorite website. So these are always ads that just pop up or they are displayed on a corner. For example, when you are on um, where you can actually find the display ads quickly when you open YouTube on your right hand side up there, you'll only see some ads appearing, pop up, a car maybe, and maybe if you're on your mobile device, you're opening an app, you will always find something like rotating, there is an ad, maybe Safaricom doing something, Airtel doing something. Depending on what you have been visiting, you'll see those ads come. So those one we call them display ads. So how is display ad different from search advertising? There is a difference. With search advertising, we focus on matching ads to users. But with display advertising, we adapt to the user's behavior. So when you are doing search engine advertising, we are looking at what appears when people do a search query. But with display advertising, we are relying on your behavior. Which kind of site do you visit? Are you visiting car related sites or maybe boutique related sites? If the car is the state of your behavior, then most of the time you'll be finding display ads that are related to car. So that is the difference between display advertising and search engine advertising. So a process to set up a display advertising is almost similar to exactly what you should do with search engine marketing. Understand your customer, find a placement idea. So a placement idea is where exactly do you want your ads to appear? Are your clients visiting a particular website? Or maybe they are visiting a boutique related website, or they are visiting maybe YouTube. So that is the placement. Where exactly or which sites are common with your target audience. Then create ad creative, put all together, and you are done. Great. So let's jump into social media advertising. So what do we mean by social media advertising? So we have mentioned search engine marketing, display advertising, search engine optimization. So we are looking at social media advertising. What exactly is this? So this is refers to using the social media and boosting it and paying for your ads to appear to your target audience. And why should you actually consider social media advertising? So social media advertising allow you to target and retarget ideal customer. With sophisticated targeting capability, social media platforms like Facebook help you target your ideal buyers, which allows you to drive more relevant traffic to your site. This is always a great way to connect with our customers. So people are on social media, so you can use that idea of people being on social media to increase brand recognition, divert traffic to your site, and reach specific target audience on different social media. So have you ever tried being on social media? Yes. Have you ever tried doing boosting your post on social media? If not, try it out because it has so many benefits. Nonetheless, with social media, you could have the organic and paid social media. So what is the difference? The difference here is organic social media views, action or clicks from the post are free. Yeah. So content appears on your business profile and in people's new feeds. Can only reach your followers and friends of your followers. But with paid social media, you pay for views, actions, or clicks from post ads. Yeah, and then your ads can appear in more places, can reach anyone. People don't have to follow you for them actually to see your ad. So that is the difference between organic social media and paid social media. So what are some of the steps for you to actually set up a social media advertising campaign? Choose your objective, choose your audience, create your ad, set your budget, and you're done. Did you take that one home? Great. So let me pause for a while, even as I pick some of our questions and reactions that are coming forth. It's great, great, great. I can see questions coming. Can you send this requirement through email? Can you give us PowerPoint slides through email? Thank you to Warzo Kabete for your great questions. All right, so unfortunately, these particular slides presentations are only available for Google partners and Google trainers. Nonetheless, great John, our great moderator John, will be sharing with us some of more resources that you can learn more online and get the in-depth of what we were discussing without actually using the slides. So I believe John has shared that one. So Chowodos, I believe that one helps you. So you will be able to get to learn, sign up for more and more of these lessons. And always you can always follow up on our social media. We have always great session coming up for trading. This video too will remain online for a couple of hours, so you can always come back and review it. But also my moderator John has shared the Grow with Google learning platform, in which you can sign up and learn more on digital skills. Okay, thanks guys for your questions. So what will be your next step? Today it was only a single day, 1 hour session. What exactly are you going to do after this particular session? Are you going to come up with a digital marketing plan that works for your business? Are you going now to choose your objectives, pick your channels, pick your strategy? Are you going to redefine your customers and audience? What exactly are you going to do? So as mentioned, our moderator is sharing this link with you. You can learn more online. There are a lot of free courses, over 46 courses for you to learn for free. And also, join with us, connect with us on our social media platforms. My moderator has shared this with us. This is where we can learn more. You can get updates on our upcoming webinars. You can interact with us and know exactly what is in store for you. So feel free to share with us on our social media. And remember, if there is anything you have learned today, follow us, put a post, let us know what you have learned with the hashtag Grow with Google and hashtag Digital Skills for Africa. Great, so feel free to share with us our social media, and we'll be much more glad to interact with you. And to say, thank you so much for joining our today's session. I was your lead trainer, Orwa Joseph, coming to us live from Mombasa, Kenya, together with our great moderator, John, who was joining us from Nairobi, Kenya. Without much ado, and there's no any other question, I just want to say thank you and keep the tempo moist in store for you. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, from where we will be posting more of our live streaming coming every time. So another thing, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember, everybody that attended this session will be sending you a certificate of attendance. So feel free to subscribe for that certificate. Again, if you have any feedback for us today, feel free to share with us at the link shared with John at the chat box. And I want to say thank you and bye-bye.